Being a member of the City of Miami's Marine Patrol Unit is a dream job for many. An example of this are Officer Arturo del Castillo, Officer Richard Rios, and Officer Charles Ogden's journeys, who tell us that joining the Marine Patrol Unit requires sacrifices, time, and a very intense training.
So you have to be an officer for, I believe, 2 years on the road. Kind of get your feet wet, right? Learn the ropes of being a police officer. And then you could apply for a specialized unit. This is considered a specialized unit. There is a test you have to take. It's a swim test. It's a 400 meter, hold your breath from one end of the pool to the other end of the pool. You gotta tread water 16 minutes, the last 3 minutes with your hands out of the water. But you have to be scuba dive certified. And you have to have your open water advanced certification. So there's 2 certifications you need to have before you could even apply and take the physical exam.
But it doesn't end there, because once you're a part of this wonderful unit, the trainings and capacity building are ongoing.
But every Wednesday, typically, since we are overlapped, we all tend to go dive. We all do dive training because we're police divers as well. So if there's any, like, let's say, evidence thrown in the Miami River, we're the ones that go into the yes.
Officer del Castillo, who has been in the unit for over 9 years, provides us with safety tips for those who want to enjoy Miami's beautiful waters.
Have a plan always. No, let everybody know where you're going to be at. So if you're going to be in Marine Stadium for the day, let someone know where you're going to be at that day. Okay. Have your cell phone fully charged as well. But have your cell phone in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get wet or doesn't fall in the water. That way you have, a plan of emergency. If there's 10 people on a boat, there should be 10 life jackets in every single vessel. All boats are required to have a VHF marine radio. This is typically where we're going to receive our emergency calls before we receive them on our actual police radio. We monitor channel 16 here in Miami, and any emergency, they'll give you your GPS coordinates. We'll respond. We're not out here by ourselves. We work with different municipalities like Coast Guard. We work with Miami-Dade Police Department, Coral Gables, Miami Beach Police Department. They all have their Marine Patrol units, as well as City of Miami Fire, which is located over here. And then right next door, right across from them, is Miami-Dade Fire.
The City of Miami Marine Patrol Unit is also responsible for ensuring the removal of abandoned vessels at sea, also known as derelict vessels. These abandoned boats can pose a significant hazard to boaters, beachgoers, and to the marine fauna.
Derelict vessel is just because your boat is ugly does not make it, it doesn't fall under the definition of a derelict vessel. Okay, so a derelict vessel has to have no means of propulsion.
To reassure the community and visitors' safety, our waters are constantly patrolled.
We have off coverage from 7 in the morning all the way to about midnight. After midnight, Florida Wildlife, which is a state, they assist us in any of the calls.
Tourists love to enjoy the waters of the Magic City, but as Officer Rios and Officer Ogden explain, everyone must be very careful when entering the waters.
Mostly the negligence of the personal watercraft, of the jet skis. A lot of people come from, New York, New Jersey, up north, and they're not familiar with how to operate a jet ski, and they come down here on vacation. They operate the jet ski on full blast, and a lot of them have this misconception of a jet ski is just like a motorcycle, where when you let go of the gas and you turn, but it's the complete opposite. For you to turn, you have to give it gas. So that's the majority of our accidents, where they see a boat coming and they release the gas and they try to turn to avoid the boat, but in reality they're continuing going straight, and that's where the collision happens.
Especially with personal watercrafts, we get daily a lot of reckless driving, people going 50, 60 miles an hour between other vessels. And when there are swimmers in the water, you get a lot of the personal watercrafts going inside the swim areas. The islands, a lot of loud music, and the river, a lot of speeding. Some of these boats are throwing a 2-3 foot weight inside the river, which is slamming the other vessels into the seawalls, breaking pilings, rub rails, and damaging vessels.
Their recommendations are as follows.
Take a boating safety course. A lot of people just buy a vessel, they get into the vessel, they go out. You can't just put it in park. Also, when you're docking, everything's opposite in reverse. So you should take a boating safety course and a boating operating course on how to operate a vessel correctly.
My recommendation is come out, have fun, be responsible, be smart. Just get back home safe. You could come out, have a good time, enjoy the water, enjoy the weather, enjoy Miami, be responsible and get home safe.